I'm afraid it's... What are you guys dawdling for? Hurry up and follow. Don't worry, I trust Yi Ning. He's definitely not the kind of person you think. Damn Yi Ning, I want to see what kind of scheme you're playing. Unable to persuade them, everyone had no choice but to follow. Are those guardians, the original masters of the Heavenly Lord's inheritance, the old tortoise, also here? It should be here, but the situation is different now. If they obey, we can coexist, but if they have second thoughts, this trip may not go smoothly. If they betray me first, then don't blame me for being merciless. Somewhere. The successor of the reincarnation Celestial Lord has appeared. Could the news be true? This person has come to take the reincarnation. Celestial Lord's relic. I once thought our family's seal was just an ancient legend, but now it seems it has come true. This is also the reason I gathered you all. The endless enlightenment stone of the reincarnation Celestial Lord has been controlled by various families in turn. Now, if we have to hand it over, I'm afraid no one will be willing. Why have we been delaying and unable to open the Celestial Lord's cave? Inside, there are countless scriptures and treasures. It seems the key to opening the cave lies with that successor. What kind of nonsense successor is this? They just took away the things we've been guarding for so long. Only a fool would agree. Calm down, don't act impulsively. Since ancient times, the young generation from the outside world has only reached the Void God realm. If we really want to protect the Celestial Lord's relics, we need a plan. What plan? Just kill him. If that's the case, keep a close watch on that outsider. If anything unusual happens, better to kill one wrongly than to let one escape. Yi Lang is still secretly infiltrating this place. Suddenly, he noticed that the number of demon beasts here had increased sharply. The old tortoise guessed that they might be coming for him. Yi Lang didn't expect that his whereabouts would be exposed so soon. But the old tortoise still comforted him, saying, not to be too pessimistic, as the situation is still unclear. Maybe it's just a test from the Celestial Lord. Yi Lang angrily smashed the wall. A test? The Celestial Lord or not, just leave the opportunity and be done with it. Why must they torment people? Looking at his expression, the fox guessed that the group of people had already set their sights on him. What's the rush? If it's a test, there must be a solution. Right now, it's too late for your matter. The Celestial Lord's inheritance is to find the cave left behind from that day, and one of them will definitely have a method to comprehend the Tao. At this moment, with the Tao comprehension platform in hand, whatever the demon beast's purpose is, they might fail. But even if you're reliable, I still need to obtain the inheritance to dig out the ancient song. You are the true successor of the demonic arts. Yi Ning, they're not here to capture us, right? Don't talk nonsense. What if they're just here to find something? But it's just a coincidence. Don't worry, no matter what happens, I will protect you well. I trust Yi Ling, you must be trustworthy. Stop rubbing against me, my eyes are going to go blind. Seeing the two like this, Qilian could only suppress her anger in her heart. Taking advantage of the confrontation between both sides, the ancient song infiltrated and stole the essence of all the ancient tombs. His cultivation has already reached the mid-stage of the Divine King realm, even exceeding his expectations. He had no plans to break through any further. Now, with his dual cultivation of both immortal and demonic practices, his cultivation's manifestation also depends on consumption. As long as his destiny value steadily increases, that's enough. Otherwise, it would be hard to imagine if those ancient monsters who have existed for countless eras noticed him, then it would be troublesome. Yi Ling had just infiltrated for half a day, and the entire ruins had already caused a stir. Could it be that he's been discovered? No, these creatures' search is slow and without clear targets. It seems they haven't grasped Yi Ling's whereabouts yet. Let's catch one and ask for information. Just as this thought crossed his mind, a graceful woman appeared in front of him. Gu Changde couldn't believe how lucky he was. He smiled slightly. He stepped forward and patted the newcomer's shoulder. Don't make a sound, or you'll die. Before she could speak, she was sucked into the Uchiha clan space. The demon woman was stunned. In an instant, they were already at the horizon. Still in free fall. Fortunately, Gu Chang'e grabbed her clothes in time. He introduced to her that this was his world. Then he let go of her hand. But she didn't fall down, instead, she hovered in midair. Who exactly is this human in front of me? I just want some people to know a little something. My lord, I will tell you everything I know, as long as you don't kill me. But Gu Chang'e placed his hand on her head and said there's no need to do that. He had long since gotten used to handling things personally. The demoness only had time to let out a miserable scream. All of her memories appeared in Gu Chang'e's mind. After letting go, the demoness was left with a soulless corpse. Yi Ling found the Heaven Master's cave. It's unclear how much longer it would take, while the Enlightenment platform was being broken, controlled by the Heavenly Eagle. It seemed they had to approach from this side and prepare to seize it. By the way, see if the village of the Immortal Demon Palace will give birth to the divine ability of the evolution secret art, the bridal gown immortal technique. In a room, four brothers were discussing important matters. Xiong Ming was the only legitimate bloodline among the four of them. When the five great families mobilized large amounts of manpower, even beings at the heavenly realm level would take notice. Could the cultivators from the outside world also join in? But Xiong Ming didn't care at all. He said those people were just a rabble, and if the families didn't abide by the agreement from back then and infringed upon the outside world, then why should he follow the rules? But the man in yellow said that his grandfather's heavenly realm level attendant had been reassigned. This time, the situation was likely serious, and it might concern the family's fate. However, the man with green hair was unconcerned. As long as there was wine today, he would drink. If the sky fell, Xiong Ming and his sister would hold it up. Anyway, it wasn't his problem. Xiong Ming had a grandfather who was a family elder, and a sister with extraordinary talent. This was completely different from the green-haired man, whose background was humble. Although they were twins, Xiong Ming had always stayed in the shadow of his sister. In the family, he had no voice at all. And it wouldn't be surprising if he was treated like invisible. The green-haired man asked him, "Are you content with this?" But Xiong Ming said, they are siblings, and if his sister achieves success, he would naturally be happy for her. No one knew what he meant by this statement. We've known each other for years, don't I see your ambition? Actually, you've always been waiting for an opportunity, wanting to become someone the entire family would be proud of, someone in the spotlight. After speaking, the green-haired man left. For someone with his low cultivation, it was better to stay far away from this incident. If he was killed like a chicken, that would be a pity. Then, everyone left one after another, leaving only Xiong Ming behind. Suddenly, a voice rang out, "Young master, do you want to become someone above everyone?" Who? Who is speaking? Young master, do you want to become stronger? Don't you want to be the one above everyone? Do you want to cultivate divine skills and reach the pinnacle in one step? At this moment, Xiong Ming thought, could it be that the opportunity he had been waiting for had finally arrived? Senior, I want it, I want it. Suddenly, a purple vortex appeared. It sucked him into another space. This is the immortal realm of my sect, separating from the yellow springs and the endless reincarnation, making it hard to escape. A dazzling light appeared. Then, a figure walked out from the main gate. Xiong Ming, the blood of the Xiong Tianying family flows through your veins. Though you've endured many tribulations, under the influence of your bloodline, you've cultivated your mind to perfection. I know everything about you. Xiong Ming hurriedly knelt, "Senior, you truly have divine insight. How can I become stronger?" The man in the long robe thought to himself, the last time I accessed his consciousness, it seemed this person had a deep obsession. A little temptation, and he would bite. Please, Senior, guide me. I am the Emperor of Destiny. As long as you become my follower and chant my name, you will achieve immortality. From then on, no matter if heaven and earth are destroyed, or time passes, your true soul will remain. Chanting your name really brings immortality. I am willing to become your follower. Please, Senior, guide me. Then, he infused his magical power into Xiongming. Relax your consciousness and embrace the holy light. Thank you, Supreme Deity, I am willing to offer everything for you. The bridal gown immortal technique. Indeed, it is an unprecedented divine cultivation method. As long as I practice this, I can acquire others' talents. Even the results of their cultivation can be shared. It seems Senior noticed my extraordinary aptitude and specially bestowed this divine skill upon me. The seed has already been planted, and Xiongming will surely sense the terrifying power of this divine skill. Once his ambition ignites, it will be hard to retract. Sure enough, with a little temptation, Xiongming excitedly shouted, with this divine skill perfected, who will still dare call me a waste? The rise of the waste, this can be said to have created an opportunity for the Xiong Tianying family. With him around, conquering the 5 great immortal ancient families will become easy. Then, he was swept back into the original room. Fortunately, my divine skill is still here. Now I need to find a few people to test my strength. If this is truly a divine skill, it should be shown to my clan. Once I teach it to my clan, unifying the 5 families will be just around the corner. And when it comes to strength and realm, wouldn't the position of clan leader belong to me? At the same time, a loud explosion shattered the air. Lord Longteng has appeared. How have you handled the task I gave you? My lord, according to your instructions, we have indeed captured many women from the outside world, including one with extraordinary talent and unmatched beauty. Haha, let me take a look. Her name is Ming Kong. Is she really the next emperor of the heavenly world, Tian Wushuang? Indeed, she possesses an otherworldly beauty. To think such an exquisite woman would appear at this promotion conference. As expected of my sister, you've never disappointed me. But she already has a fiancé, from the eternal Gu family of the outside world, and he is also the heir of the Dao Tian immortal sect. It's a bit tricky. A group of outsiders dares to call themselves true immortals in front of me. If he dares to block this king, I will tear him apart in front of his fiancé. Have you heard? Long Teng, one of the 10 outstanding heroes of Tian Gu continent, has just emerged. Don't worry, he will definitely suppress young Master Gu Chang'e. Haha, he's really crazy. Does he not understand what young taboos are? I've heard rumors that young Master Gu Chang'e has already captured many of Long Ting's subordinates. It seems that these two will definitely clash. Long Ting isn't weak, maybe we'll see an exciting battle. Brother, do you think Long Ting will really take action against Gu Chang'e? When I first entered Tian Gu continent, I did hear of him. If he can force Brother Gu to use some of his strength, then he's not ordinary. If they really are going to fight, it's a good chance to go and watch. If we can witness Brother Gu's true strength, then this trip won't be in vain. At this moment, Ming Yukong held the immortal spirit fruit in her hands. She thought, the immortal spirit fruit contains immortal energy. With it, I should be able to quickly reach the Void God realm. Have you found out anything about young Master Gu Chang'e's recent movements? In response to the Emperor, we have not yet discovered any new information about young Master Gu. It's understandable. He must be hiding his tracks, raiding tombs and plundering, so his cultivation must have increased significantly. In his past life, Gu Chang'e must have had a big plan, which is why he couldn't deal with Long Ting in Tian Gu continent. But in this life, faced with Long Ting's active provocation, if he chooses to avoid it, that wouldn't be his character. Moreover, the other party is arrogantly trying to take his fiancée. Things have developed to this point, even if he has guessed that it's me plotting against him, he will have to show himself. Meanwhile, in another place, a bird flew over and whispered to Gu Linger. I didn't expect the great villain Gu Chang'e would have this day. Little Blue, you said the 8 saints are almost fully grown, is that true? The bird chirped in agreement. Actually, I'm looking forward to Gu Chang'e's success, but I heard Long Ting just stepped into the divine realm, so it should be hard for him to cause any trouble. If he wants revenge, it seems it's still a long way off. But let's go take a look anyway. What if Long Ting really can defeat Gu Chang'e? The bird chirped several more times. Let's go take a look anyway. At this moment, somewhere else. Ha ha ha, just stepping onto this stair has already brought me so many benefits. Even my cultivation talent has increased a lot. This cultivation technique reaches across the heavens. I believe I will soon surpass everyone and become an existence that transcends all. A door opened. Hey Ming, what trouble have you caused this time? Sister, hurry up and come, I have something important to tell you. You've been sneaking around recently, what exactly are you doing? I came to find you this time because I want you to see something good. What good thing could you possibly have? As long as you don't cause trouble, that's enough. Sister, look at this, it's a divine power technique. Wait a minute, why is this cultivation technique so mysterious? Where did you get it from? I got it by accident. Sister, don't think too much about it. This cultivation technique, if it really works, then in the future, sister, you can pass it on to father and the elders. Not bad, hey Ming, really not bad. After getting the ancient technique, your first thought was to pass it to the family. Sister, you know that my cultivation talent isn't outstanding. If I keep this technique for myself, it would be a waste. It's better to pass it to the family to strengthen their power. In the future, I can live a carefree life as a young master, wouldn't that be better? These years, I've made you suffer. But don't worry, I'll tell father and grandfather about this. The family will definitely remember your contributions, and will never treat you unfairly. I believe in you, sister. Success. As long as this ancient technique is passed on to the family, the whole family will become my stepping stones. All of this is thanks to that supreme existence. Good acting, it seems even decayed wood isn't completely uncarvable. When the upper echelons of the Black Sky Eagle clan become my stepping stones, that's when I'll make my appearance. Thinking about harvesting the benefits, it really is more profitable than searching for ancient tombs everywhere. Luckily, Mingyu and Tian and I have already shifted the conflict. If I were with them in the immortal ancient continent, I would have become the one cleaning up the mess. Forget it, since Ming Kong has performed well recently, I won't make things difficult for her anymore. Master, the people have been caught. Just received the news, Long Tang is in the east, with 7 subordinates in the Void God realm. There are also a few powerful experts in the king-level realm. This Long Tang really has a problem with his brain, actually coming to deliver himself to me for nurturing. He must be afraid that the giant dragon Ao Tian Mo hasn't been fully tamed yet. If he wants to die, I won't stop him, it would be too heartless not to help him. Kneel. Seems like this is all you're capable of. You're Guchanga. Don't be so smug, Long Tang is my twin brother, he will definitely come to settle the score with you. If I lose even a single hair, none of you will survive. And your fiancé. As soon as the words left his mouth, the red-haired person was slapped across the face. I fell to the ground with my head facing down. You should feel lucky, because when I fought Ming Kong earlier, I didn't hurt her. Otherwise, you'd already be in reincarnation by now. You dare to insult me? Gu Changa said softly, shut up. Words follow the law. He actually. The red-haired man couldn't help but be shocked. Send a message, Long Tang's twin sister is in my hands. If you don't want her to die, then make him come over to see me. Did you hear? Young Master Gu and Long Tang's duel, it's rare to have something exciting to watch, go see it. As cultivators, forces from all sides rushed over upon hearing the news. Ha ha ha. I thought you outsiders were so powerful, but none of you can fight. Where's your true immortal Guchanga? Is your reputation just a breeze in the air? Stop being a turtle and hand over your fiancé, then bow your head and submit, ha. Because the demon race has an advantage over human cultivators in the same realm, the group of cultivators could only grit their teeth in anger. Brother, do you want to step in and teach them a lesson? Not yet. Just then, a red beam of light descended from the sky and landed in the competition arena. The dust cleared, revealing Long Tang's massive figure.